I designed this floor plan years ago in design school, and I've always only seen it in 2D and a couple of 3D elevations. Just out of curiosity, I decided to import it into Unreal Engine to explore and experiment and to just have fun with. The results really surprised me. Let's hope I didn't lose anything. This is what let's see. Hopefully it auto saved to where I was at. I did a lot of work. Oh my God, this makes me nervous because I spent all day, most of the day, building half this model. Oh no. When I was working on building this model, I went through a brief power outage and everything abruptly shut down. It did not shut down cleanly, and that the following packages have autosaves associated with them. Would you like to restore? I absolutely would like to restore all of them. The following assets could not be successfully checked out from revision control. Why? So naturally, panic set in because I couldn't remember the last time I saved, and I wasn't sure how much of my work I had lost. So save often, even if there is autosave. Saves the current level. Okay. I should have a hard drive that I'm putting it on. External. Okay. Come on. Luckily, I didn't lose too much, meaning my entire project, just some of my walls. I thought I was going to lose that. Let me go ahead and save this right now. So I got everything back except for, oh, I did lose a little bit. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's not fair. Yeah, I lost some. So I decided to remain calm, move forward, and build my walls back. I really didn't have much of a choice anyway. I considered this lesson an opportunity for more practice. I should have known better. I'm completely new to the software. In fact, I only really learned about it over the last year. My background has always been in programs like Revit, AutoCAD, and Navisworks, which is basically used for coordination and construction for commercial buildings. When I opened Unreal Engine for the first time, I chose to start my project under the games template instead of the architectural template. All right, so I have played games, but I know absolutely nothing about making games, as you're probably going to find out. All right, so let me get back to take this and duplicate. Apparently I need to save more often. I was very intentional about wanting to see how a different tool might change my perspective by having more interaction with the model. I thought this would be a really cool way to explore and experience the space rather than to just present it. I chose not to use Unreal's wall tool because I wanted more control over the windows. Once I started viewing the floor plan as a space rather than a drawing, I realized the windows would probably need to be adjusted depending on the room size and the use of the space. Let's go to top view. The amount of light entering a room has a huge impact on how the space feels, and that's something that's difficult to judge from just a floor plan alone. So what did I learn? It's funny how a shift in perspective changes everything. For years, this project existed only as flat lines on a piece of paper, which is static, predictable, and confined to 2D. Being able to feel like you're stepping inside of your own project, even in this raw and unfinished state, is really fascinating and exciting. A floor plan tells you where things go and how spaces relate to each other, but a space tells you how to feel. There's still a long way to go with this model, from texturing the surfaces to finding the exact right balance of shadow and warmth and how light affects the space at certain times of the day. But that's the beauty of the process. Every adjustment is a different experience. For now, this is where the project stands, and I'm already starting to notice things I never saw in the 2D floor plan. I definitely want to continue to explore lighting and see how it changes the feeling of the environment, especially after I add the ceiling. So if you're curious to see how this environment evolves once the lighting kicks in and want to watch me fumble my way through learning a game engine, check back for future videos. Thanks for watching.